presented by Fucked Up Energy Drink, is back in England. Coming to you from the East Midlands, it's BKFC Fight Night Derby, and we will open with 3 preliminary bouts. Then on to the 8-fight main card. Tonight's co-main event, set for the bantamweight division, Bradley Taylor versus Brian Hyslop. And our main event, for the currently vacant BKFC UK light heavyweight title, Conor Cook versus Anthony Holmes. Hey everyone, with Chris Lights Out Lytle, I'm Sean Wheelock. Tonight is our 32nd of 33 BKFC events this year, and Chris, it is our debut here in Derby, England.
Yeah, we have a lot of great fighters in England, but it's all of UK. We have great fighters from the Welsh are coming in, they're doing their thing. We have the Scottish, they're really making their presence felt. Ireland, this is a great fight area.
As we conclude 2025, we're already looking ahead to next year. Knuckle Mania 6 is set. Saturday, February 7th, that is the day before the Super Bowl. We are back in Philadelphia at Xfinity Mobile Arena.
Sean, last year, one of the most exciting fights I've ever been part of. Almost 18,000 people there. The atmosphere was electric, and I guarantee you the word is out, it's going to be the same this year.
And coming in January 2027, it's BKFC, as we combine a live bare knuckle fighting championship event with a cruise to the Bahamas.
Sean, a fight on open water. I don't even think there's any laws out there. What's going to happen? Who knows? It's going to be crazy.
Our main event tonight here in Derby, England, the fight for the currently vacant BKFC UK 185-pound championship, Conor Cook versus Anthony Holmes.
Absolutely love this fight, Sean. Both these guys, fantastic, doing great. Cook used that range very well, very powerful when he punches. Holmes used that in and out motion. Was able to get inside, land those power shots. He's been difficult to deal with. This should be an amazing fight.
Tonight's fight odds are presented by BetBKFC.com.
Looks like there's a lot of money to be made. The thing that I like Michael at -200. I think he has a great chance of winning.
Alp Nicotine Pouches presents the unified rules of bare knuckle fighting, which are being administered this evening by the ISKA. Punching in the active clinch is allowed. All kicks, knees, and elbows are illegal, as are all takedowns and submissions. We open tonight with a bout in the lightweight division. Luke Steele versus Will Smith. Our tale of the tape is presented by Fucked Up Energy Drink.
Both guys pretty big for this weight class, Sean. 6 foot to 6'1", both 74-inch reach.
England versus Wales. Fight number 1 of this stacked BKFC Fight Night Derby England card. And there is the Englishman, Will Smith. Set for his bare knuckle fighting championship debut, Smith has had 13 pro boxing bouts.
Sean, I really think he dropped the ball. He should have came out to keep singing with it or something. You know, you'd have to think he'd go with a Will Smith theme song. "13 pro boxing matches." I think he should be no stranger to this walk, understands what it means, what it takes. The mental preparation is always a big part. Should have that down pat.
Confident look on the face of Will Smith. That is Paul Nickel on the apron, the ISKA supervisor. They're regulating tonight's BKFC bouts here in Derby, England. Creasing now in the technical zone of Will Smith before he enters the ring.
Sean, when we were in Manchester, I remember meeting this individual. He came up, he was very excited to be part of BKFC.
from Wales, Luke Steele, set for his BKFC debut. Steele overall in the sport of bare knuckle across all promotions, 8 victories, just 2 defeats.
Wow, that is a lot of bare knuckle experience. 8 to 10 fights. And that is one thing we've talked about many times, Sean. It is fantastic to see two different organizations throughout the world coming, starting bare knuckle organizations, getting a lot of people a lot of experience, and eventually they can come back into here, which I like to consider the Super Bowl of bare knuckle.
BKFC Fight Night Derby. To get everything started, we send it to the always outstanding Jeff Houston.
Hello, hello, hello! Derby! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Vacant Live here in the heart of the East Midlands, Derby, England. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the most exciting combat sport on planet Earth today, where one punch can change the entire world. Welcome to BKFC Fight Night! We are set for our opening fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the lightweight division, presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Introducing you first. Fighting out the red corner, tonight he wears white. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. His official weight, 151.4 pounds. Tonight, he makes his BKFC debut. Fighting out of London, England. Here is Wild Will Smith. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black and white. He stands at even 6 feet tall. His official weight, 154.6 pounds. His overall bare knuckle fighting record stands at 8 victories opposite 2 defeats. And tonight he makes his official BKFC debut. Fighting out of Carmarthen, Wales. Here is Luke, the Soul Snatcher, Steele. And our referee in charge of the action, Harvey Hara.
Both fighters up to scratch. You see the sportsmanship. We're in the ancestral home of bare knuckle fighting, England. England versus Wales in our opening bout of the night. The bell, round number 1. White trunks for the Englishman, Will Smith. Black trunks for the Welshman, Luke Steele. A tight striking guard for Steele with the patience. Lower guard for Smith looking for the entry.
Smith just has a very determined, upset look on his face almost, Sean, but very intense.
Fast jab from Steele. Good pull back defensively from Smith. Swing and a miss on the overhand right from Will Smith. Hook jab from Steele. Measure considerate start from both fighters. See the hand fighting on the inside. Both fighters in the orthodox stance. Right to the body from Smith. Steele on the circle out. Steele measuring, flicking fast jab. Mid-range comes Will Smith.
You see Will Smith really looking to land that right hand, trying to come in with his power shot.
Overhand right, not there from Steele. There's the jab getting through from the Welshman, Luke Steele, into the clinch. First clinch of the fight. Separation from Harvey Hara, right back to it. Steele continuing to buff his jab. Smith again looking to the body with the naked 2. Steele staying long. Off of his back foot on the jab. There's the entry into the clinch again from Will Smith.
But Will Smith, when he's getting into the entry, he's just tying up. He's not utilizing the clinch, trying to create any openings, just looking to wrap. Both fighters are actually.
25 seconds remaining, round number 1. We're at 155 pounds.
But I do like the right hand to the body that Will Smith is throwing. Power shot.
Up and down on the deep crouch from Smith. The jab again from Luke Steele. Smith right back to the mid-range. Right to the body. That was clever from Smith.
That's been the best punch so far for Smith, is that right hand to the body, sometimes straight, sometimes looping, but man.
Again, the right to the body from Smith just before the bell did it. Round number 1.
It definitely looked like the power punching advantage goes to Will Smith. Throwing that straight right to the body, the hook to the body. He seems to be throwing much harder. And if you're in Steele's corner, you need to start using that speed. He has that good jab. Make sure every time Smith tries to step forward to land that body punch, you're punching right in the face, moving him backwards if you can. You cannot let him continue to come forward and dictate when this fight happens, where it happens. He comes forward with that right hand, he's going to land it. He's going to do some damage.
Where can that clinch as well? Where can that clinch? Where can that clinch until I break it up?
Seconds out called. Both fighters headed back to scratch. Towing the line, 3 feet apart.
Okay, toe the line. Knuckle up.
Call of knuckle up from referee Harvey Harrow, round number 2. Immediate forward pressure to start the second round from Will Smith.
And it just looks like Smith really has no respect for the punching power of Steele.
Smith continually looking to land. That right hand to the body. There's a left hook to the head, and down to the canvas goes Luke Steele.
Steele looks very hurt. Nah, he doesn't want anymore. No mas. That's it.
This fight is over, and victory in his BKFC debut for Will Smith.
And you could just tell the entire fight he had complete belief in his power. He didn't respect his opponent's punching power. And there's a good reason why he came in. He landed hard punches, got the knockout. His opponent could really not offer much of a defense against that.
Harvey Harrow breaking off his count at 6. Feeling that Luke Steele was not going to attempt to get off of the canvas. And that is a quality win for Will Smith.
And we talked about Steele having 10 bare-knuckle fights in the past 8-2. That's a phenomenal record. Just was not his night. Sometimes matchups and styles make fights. And, I mean, Will Smith coming in with those powerful shots.
That's real class in victory for Will Smith. You see, really 2 contusions, along with the abrasion outside of the corner of Luke Steele's right eye. Smith very patient in round number 1, as was Luke Steele. Smith then immediately turning up the pressure to start round number 2, forward off of scratch. Landing in round 1 was Smith to the body with the right hand, finding body to head to the second round finish.
And with those powerful shots that Will Smith was throwing, it was almost like somebody said something about his wife being bald. He just went off.
That might be a different Will Smith.
Okay, you're right. Sorry, I'm just confused.
Perhaps you were looking for Chris Rock in our Derby England crowd.
That's Will Smith, not me.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Harvey Harrow, steps in calling a stop to the fight at 26 seconds, round number 2. For your winner by KO, Wild, Will Smith.
Great victory for Will Smith. He knew what he had to do, go in and throw those power shots, land the power shots, set it up with those body shots, and then that's all it took. Good job for Will.
Very patient, very methodical round number 1 from both Will Smith, the Englishman, and Luke Steele, the Welshman. And then Will Smith immediately turning up the pressure to start round number 2. Chris, we saw in round 1 Will Smith landing that naked right from ortho to the body of Luke Steele, and that really opened up the head of Steele in round 2.
Yeah, you get hit with a few of those body shots, eventually you have to pay attention. You hit that so many times, you're gonna go down. So eventually you start not looking at the head, you start blocking the body, the head's gonna be wide open.
Both fighters in their BKFC debut. The pressure turned up by Smith. In round number 2, the left hand to the head. That is the fight. The winner, by way of second round TKO, Will Smith defeats Luke Steele.
February 7th, Xfinity Mobile Arena.
This is the most entertaining fighting in fighting, man.
Fight fans of Philly! Knucklemania 6 in Philly. All the way live from Satellite 5, pure chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're going to get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing.
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
And I'll beat the out of him. I think it'd be 500. Fade the flag. We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I have to.
Women's strawweights for you now. The numbers presented by Fubo TV for Megan O'Neill versus Terry Diamond.
Terry Diamond enjoying that 3-inch height advantage, but more importantly, it's a 3.5-inch reach advantage, letting her decide when and where this fight happens.
From here in England, Terry Diamond set for fight number 1 in BKFC.
Without much of a bare knuckle history, it's hard to really get a good gauge of what to expect from Diamond.
Britain Hart, of course, our outstanding women's 115-pound world champion in bare knuckle fighting championship. No doubt, watch it live at home in the United States with interest.
Now Diamond, she was very light for this weight class. Would be surprised to hear maybe drop down to the 105 if we decide to go that direction at some point.
Also known as minimum weight. From Northern Ireland, Megan O'Neill set for her bare knuckle fighting championship debut.
One of our more interesting weigh-ins, I'd have to say. So,
a viral moment across the world of social media. Megan O'Neill's weigh-in last night here in Derby, England.
And let's see if she's here to be a fighter, or she's here to try and make a presence. I'd like to see if she comes to fight and she can bring some attention to herself. That's a fantastic thing. I always tell fighters nowadays, it's not just about fighting. You have to get eyeballs on you. You have to get people wanting to see you fight. However, you have to be able to fight as well. So we're going to see what she can do. Very theatrical with her entrance.
Now into the ring comes Megan O'Neill.
Fight fans of Derby, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the women's strawweight division. Presented to you by Fubo TV. Watch live sports and TV without cable, including BKFC on Fubo TV. Start your 7-day free trial at FuboTV.com. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight she wears black and white. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. Her official weight, 107.6 pounds. Tonight, she makes her BKFC debut. Fighting out of Birkenhead, England, And across the ring, her opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight, she wears black and pink. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall. Her official weight, 109.6 pounds. She holds a pro boxing record of 1 victory opposite a single defeat, and tonight also makes her BKFC debut. Fighting out of Ballycastle, north of Ireland, here is Megan the Witch O'Neill. And our referee in charge of the action, Stephen Jochim.
Women's 115-pounders. Round number 1. Immediately forward off of scratch in the black and pink from Northern Ireland, Megan O'Neill. White trunks now, leading forward in the clinch from England, Terry Diamond. With the right hand in the clinch, snatching the half-tie plum. There's the right uppercut. O'Neill targeting the body, targeting the head with the right hand is Terry Diamond. Now with the left hand goes Diamond. Big shots on the inside.
Diamond just appears to be the stronger fighter at this point, manhandling O'Neill in the clinch.
O'Neill cut on the bridge of her nose. 2 big overhand rights on the entry from Diamond. Now right hands to the body from O'Neill. Half-tie plum snatched by O'Neill. Separation from Stephen Jochim. Right back to it. See the smear of blood across the face of Megan O'Neill. 1:15 remaining, round number 1. Left hand, right hand. Jab getting through again.
And O'Neill has got to tuck that chin down. She has her head straight up in the air as these exchanges happen.
Big exhale from O'Neill. Right back into the clinch comes Terry Diamond. Had the effective half-tie plum from O'Neill, but not throwing punches. That's the reason for the separation from Stephen Jochim.
O'Neill is tired already. Could be a huge problem.
Right hand getting through from Diamond. This has largely been a pocket fight and a clinch fight. See the half-tie plum held by Terry Diamond. Diamond, big right uppercut, more big right hands, now a left uppercut. Heavy shots to the inside, Stephen Jochim taking a really close look. And to the canvas goes Megan O'Neill.
And that's exactly what O'Neill needed to do. She needed to take a knee. I'm able to stop that fight otherwise. Nose continuing to believe. Let's see if she wants anymore. No, Ma, she's done.
Shaking her head no is Megan O'Neill. And just like that, the win in her BKFC debut for Terry Diamond.
And Terry Diamond just seemed to be the more physically strong fighter in this fight, and that was the difference. Manhandled her opponent in the clinch, pushed her around, landed harder shots. You can just see the difference as the punches were being landed. She totally reacted every time, did O'Neill.
That was the quintessential inside fight. O'Neill was throwing volume to the body. Diamond was throwing volume and power to the head.
Yeah, a lot of little punches were being thrown by O'Neill to the body. They were landing, but it just wasn't doing anything. No effect. I mean, willing to take that as long as she can deliver her shots, and you can see the results.
Megan O'Neill was definitely game. See the respect between these two fighters. O'Neill was throwing on the inside, but Diamond cutting O'Neill on the bridge of her nose, early stages of this fight, and then Diamond really throwing heavy with the right hand in the pocket, in the clinch throughout.
Yeah, I mean, you could not say anything about the effort that O'Neill gave. Look, she came out there, she threw down, she tried to fight, but I mean, it was just, her opponent, Diamond, seemed too big and too strong at this point.
And just like that, the fighter from England, Terry Diamond, has announced her arrival in BKFC's women's 115-pound division.
You can see just the difference in power every time Diamond throws a punch. You can just see body shot. Lots of damage being done. Just physically stronger, moving her opponent, putting her where she wanted her to, throwing the uppercuts, the nose bleeding badly. Just look at that hip rotation. Putting power with every punch was Diamond.
We go to Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight comes to an end with our referee in charge of the action, Stephen Joachim, reaching the count of 10 at 1 minute 44 seconds, round number 1. For your winner by KO, Terry the Diamond.
Diamond looked very good, very strong. For her debut, like to see her fight again. But in what weight class is she going to be in?
Megan O'Neill from Northern Ireland, Terry Diamond from here in England, combining for a really entertaining and high-paced one-round fight. O'Neill with the volume to the body, Diamond, the volume, the power, body, the head, big right hands. O'Neill on the canvas taking the 10 count from referee Stephen Joachim, and that is it. The winner by way of round 1 KO, Terry Diamond defeats Megan O'Neill. BKFC Fight Night Derby is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink, Fubo TV, Russia, and by Forged Irish Stout.
February 7th, Xfinity Mobile Arena.
This is the most entertaining fighting in fighting, man.
Fight fans of Philly!
Knucklemania 6 in Philly. All the way live from Satellite 5, pure chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're going to get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing.
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
And I'll beat the out of him. I'll give you 500. Fade the flag. We're here to break news, and I'll break necks if I have to.
In the light heavyweight division, Ricky Nelder versus Danny Ledbetter. Our tale of the tape is presented by Amnesia Vodka.
And Nelder a little bit taller, 3 inches, but the exact same reach, pretty much the same fist size. That's all from the tale of the tape.
From England, Danny Ledbetter. Set for fight number 1 in BKFC, his 4th overall in the sport of bare knuckle.
So having a little bit of experience in bare knuckle definitely helps. It's his first time for us, but isn't his first time to make this walk.
Chris, every single time we are here for these stacked BKFC cards in the ancestral home of bare knuckle fighting, the United Kingdom, we see fighters making their BKFC debuts, but they have bare knuckle experience. There is a thriving scene across all of the United Kingdom with house show bare knuckle.
And that's what makes this fantastic. You have people coming in here, this isn't their first rodeo. They know what to expect. They're not coming in here unsure what it's like to get hit with the bare knuckle, so they usually have pretty good fights.
The Englishman, Ricky Nelder, set for fight number 2 in BKFC. Overall, this will be Nelder's 12th bout in the sport of bare knuckle.
And that is a lot of experience. So 4 fights, 12 fights, he definitely has the experience over his opponent. And not only that, having a fight for BKFC, only 1, but it's more than his opponent. Let's see if that can make any difference.
Again, Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. Presented to you by Amnesia Vodka, Ultra Premium, Redefined. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears black and pink. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. His official weight, an even 156 pounds. Tonight he toes the line, ready for bare knuckle fight number 3. Fighting out of Skelmersdale, England, here is Danny Ledbetter. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears white and blue. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. His official weight, 154.4 pounds. He is a true bare-knuckle fighting veteran of 18 fights. Fighting out of Bromsgrove, England. Here is Ricky, the Birmingham Bull, Nelder. And our referee in charge of the action, Harvey Hara.
Harvey Hara waiting for the BKFC ring to properly clear.
Boys ready. Toe the line. Toe the line.
And Ledbetter now fully up to scratch. Round number 1. White and blue trunks for Ricky Nelder. Black and pink trunks for Danny Ledbetter. Nelder immediately circling out. 3 on the left hook. Good duck under in the turn from Ledbetter. Ledbetter to the inside, but the right uppercut getting through from Nelder with his back against the corner cushion. To the clinch. Another big right uppercut, left hook. That was clever and effective from Nelder. Duck under from Ledbetter. Ledbetter heavy on the front shoulder. A little bit slipped correctly so by Harvey Hara. Nelder back off the canvas, right back to it. Both fighters in the center circle.
Ledbetter even tried to help him up. That was nice.
Overhand right, big swings from Ledbetter into the clinch. Half tie plunge, shuffle right hand from Nelder, left hook.
And Nelder's letting a lot of clean shots. Yep, did some damage.
Ledbetter cut on his forehead over his right eye, but leaps in with the overhand left as Danny Ledbetter. Both fighters throwing and landing big here in round number 1. 60 seconds remaining in the opening round.
Ledbetter looked stunned and hurt for a second. He wasn't moving well. I'm surprised when he threw that left hand. It landed, man. He still looks like he's a bit off.
Nelder on the right hand, left hook, big right uppercut from Nelder. Nelder showing a lot of creativity as well as accuracy thus far with his striking arsenal.
He's taking what he's being given, that uppercut. You cannot stand there with his hands at the side of your head to block. The uppercut is open all day.
Ledbetter showing his toughness. He has taken some big shots thus far in this fight. Patience from Ledbetter, methodically to the mid-range, hands high and tight. Slight stalking pressure from Ledbetter, eluding that left hook of Nelder. 15 seconds remaining round 1. Heavy feint from Ricky Nelder.
Good thing Nelder's trying to do, he's trying to throw a lot of left hands. He wants to hit that cut that is already open, continue to make it wider.
So the right to the body from Nelder. The bell, the end of round 1.
Good round for Nelder. Like you talked about, got very creative with his strikes, taking exactly what is being given, different angles. Looked very much in control that round. Ledbetter needs to get it together, figure out exactly what to do. He can't continue to fight at Nelder's pace. He's got to push the pace, get in his face, push it backwards, try to make this a dirty, rugged fight.
When he comes to you, don't leave that backhand though. When you throw the backhand, you need to move forward. He walks into you, backhand up.
When Nelder landed that punch that cut open his opponent, it really seemed to take it out of Ledbetter for a minute. He just sat there, looked a little confused, like he'd never been cut open. If that is the first time you're cut open, it does throw you off sometimes. Like, oh, nobody makes big rebound blood, but it does happen.
Then come to you, if you're going to go over double jab, double up and go again.
Here we go with round number 2. See the sportsmanship continue. Shuffle step from Ledbetter. Jab to the body. There's the duck under. Nelder trying to land the short right hook. And again from Ricky Nelder. Nelder to the body on the naked two. Ledbetter from the very tall stance. Still trying to fully feel his way into this fight as we are in the light heavyweight division.
Ledbetter doing a good job of avoiding some punches. He's got to fire back immediately. He'll duck under, avoid the hook, but he's not throwing punches immediately afterwards.
Now to the inside, exploding comes Danny Ledbetter. Ledbetter resetting on the outside. Nelder in the center circle. Entry left hook from Ricky Nelder. Again, you see the creativity continue. Right hand, left hook. There was a classic 2-3. Double jab. 1:05 remaining round two. Foot feint from Ledbetter. Ledbetter two rights to the body, right to the body from Nelder, right back. Good separation from Harvey Hara, keeping this fight moving.
And you have to think Ledbetter has to start trying to get off first. He's trying to react to weight, but he's not even countering very much. He's avoiding. Does better when he tries to get off first.
Nelder effective, as you just saw, landing those counter hooks on the entries of Ledbetter.
But I mean, look, Nelder's deciding when and where this fight happens. They're taking the pace the entire time, the range, and a good hard shots when he wants to.
Left hook to the body from Nelder.
I love the body work.
Blood flowing freely on the forehead of Danny Ledbetter. Cut over his right eye in round one.
And that's really bothering Ledbetter. And every time he starts getting hit, he just covers up, leaving the body wide open.
Final seconds, round number two. Step in jab from Ricky Nelder. Next stop, round three.
And once again, Ledbetter cannot let his opponent dictate when and where this fight happens, which he's been doing thus far.
Coming up tonight from here in Derby, England, it is our main event. To the winner goes the currently vacant BKFC UK light heavyweight title. Conor Cooke from Northern Ireland versus Anthony Holmes from England. Two extremely talented and hard-hitting 185ers. That is your main event. Again, to the winner goes the BKFC UK light heavyweight title.
Back to Ledbetter, he's got to do something different as far as deciding when and where this fight happens. He's reacted the entire time. And that works if you're countering beautifully. He's not really doing that at this point, so he's got to not let his opponent just dictate when this fight takes place. He's got to decide when it's going to take place.
Saw Nelder was already up to scratch while Ledbetter was still in his corner. Both men up to scratch as Harvey Harris starts round three. Nelder through the opening two rounds, Chris, has been very effective doing that, staying on the outside and exploding in.
And when he does, his opponent's really not firing back too often, so why not just continue to stay out there, decide when you want to fight, when you want to take a break, when you want to expend energy. You don't get tired when you fight in that manner.
Nelder trying to land the hook jab. Good defense from Ledbetter. Ledbetter back against the ropes to the center circle.
Nelder with that good lead left hook from time to time. Just keeps his opponent honest, not knowing if it's going to be a jab, a left hand, and then that right's always there to sneak in.
Right hand, right uppercut to the body, right hook to the body, and reply from Nelder into the clinch. Overhook, double overs held by Nelder. That's the separation from Harvey Hara. But feint again from Ricky Nelder. 65 seconds remaining round three. Hard right to the body from Nelder. Right hand again over the head. Harvey Hara doing a really nice job keeping this fight flowing. Doing a really nice job of dictating the tempo and the range thus far, Ricky Nelder. All the way out, all the way in explosively, and then back all the way out. And you see the smart tie-up by Nelder once the space. Again, the double overhooks for the separation. Left to the body.
Same thing I said earlier. Every time they get in, Ledbetter puts his hands up over the head. It just leaves his body wide open.
Higher, tighter striking guard for Ledbetter. That opens the body, and you see Nelder to the body, now to the head. Ledbetter with the right hand to the body. Overhook from Ricky Nelder.
You can just see Nelder being a veteran, taking what is being given, dictating where the fight happens. That makes it where you can fight longer, not get tired.
We are through 3 rounds.
Hey, feel him? I can't get him. You're hitting him plenty, mate. You're imagining it. You're landing lovely shots. Right, yeah? Good work. Please, keep it as it is. Keep it as it is. As you do it from that back, ain't doing much. You're doing plenty, mate. You're winning the round.
Instructions from the corner of Nelder. Just tell him to throw more feints. He is reacting to him, and you can throw some jabs afterwards.
Round 4, Ledbetter with the aggression and then the counter aggression. Heavy counter punching right back from Ricky Nelder.
Ledbetter tried to come out and do something, but got countered immediately. But he knows, you can tell there's a little bit more of a sense of urgency at this point. I feel he knows he's down in this fight.
Nelder has been clinical when he wants to exit the clinch with those heavy single and double overhooks. Just like that on cue. See the overhook from Nelder. Now the double overs. Good elusiveness from Ledbetter. Trying to work free. There's the separation, the restart from Harvey Hara. Right uppercut, left hook to the body. Again, Chris, we talked about the creativity of Nelder. You saw it right there on full display.
Look, hands down, just not wasted any energy. Puts him up when he has to. He knows when his opponent's going to attack and when he's not going to. Ooh.
60 seconds remaining, round number 4. Slight awkward step from Ricky Nelder. He resets his feet. The fighters from Ortho. Jab to the body, right uppercut. Quadrupling his left hand, Ledbetter. It took Nelder off his striking line, but the reset, left hook. Right hand again from Nelder.
Every time he hits Ledbetter in that eye, it starts bleeding again. You can tell it really bothers Ledbetter.
Body to head. Hard to the body with the right hand goes Ricky Nelder. Ledbetter taking the left hand and to the canvas goes Danny Ledbetter. The left hook to the body from Nelder.
Just complete control. Ledbetter confused, doesn't know when and where it's coming from. I don't think he wants it anymore. That's it.
Breaking off his count is 7 is Harvey Hara. And win number 1 in BKFC with emphasis for Ricky Nelder.
And so that was a clinical performance. Looked like that's exactly how you want to write it up. Did everything well. That looked phenomenal in this fight. So landed the good left hand that started this whole exchange. You could just see Ledbetter said, what is happening? I don't like this. And then he continued to go with the body, back upstairs. Now the left hand of the body. Those are beautiful, fantastic shots. You can land with the body in this sport, you're going to do well.
I'm a big fan of creativity in combative sports, and we saw a lot of creativity from Ricky Nelder. We also saw outstanding positional awareness and range control from Nelder. All the way out, all the way in. When Nelder wanted to exit the clinch, he was hitting the single overhook, the double overhooks, exploding in. Credit to Danny Ledbetter. He was game. He tried to work the jab. He had some good pulls, some good slips. But largely, Ricky Nelder dictated the tempo of that fight from the opening bell.
And Sean, that's what people really don't understand. A veteran who might not even be in the best shape anymore, they can continue to fight more because they understand how to control range and tempo. If you're able to dictate when and where this fight happens, you don't have to waste energy. You don't have to be tight all the time. You don't have to have your hands up at the right time. You can save energy and just fight in spurts. And, you know, you talked about him having, we said 12 fights, they said 18. Who knows, somewhere in between probably, but having that experience really helps you be able to decide when and where to fight.
Danny Ledbetter taking some massive shots, especially in round number 1 from Ricky Nelder. And then it became punches of attrition from Nelder. Hard on the entries, body, head, head, body. In round 4, Ledbetter to the canvas, flat on his back. He gave an indication that he did not want to get up. Harvey Hara breaks off his count, and that is the win for Ricky Nelder. Our strike stats presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
And I don't know what they were, Sean, but I'm sure they were pretty good.
One would think they would favor Ricky Nelder.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge of the action, Harvey Hana, steps in calling a stop to this fight at 1 minute 47 seconds, round number 4. For your winner by KO, Ricky, the Birmingham Bull Nelder.
And a fantastic performance for Nelder. He was very much a veteran of the sport, calm, cool, collected, very controlled, very measured, and very smart.
Danny Ledbetter tried to work off of the jab, tried to dictate the range, but Ricky Nelder immediately taking positional control of this fight. Outside, explosions inside, the creativity, the power, the precision throughout. The winner by way of 4th round TKO, Ricky Nelder defeats Danny Ledbetter.
February 7th, Xfinity Mobile Arena.
This is the most entertaining fighting in fighting, man.
Fight fans of Philly!
Knucklemania 6 in Philly. All the way live from Satellite 5, pure chaos today. It's another crazy jam-packed show. You never know what you're going to get here.
Going viral across the internet, I wanted to try it at least once.
So when they slap that, it makes it extra red kind of thing.
With all the different things we got going on, we're going all over the world.
And I'll beat the out of him. I think it'll be 500. We're here to break news, and I'll break next if I have to.
To the lightweight division we go. Our tale of the tape is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink for Tommy Karras versus Tommy Hawthorne.
A battle of the Tommies. Karras with a 3-inch height advantage, 3-inch reach advantage. See if that makes a difference in this fight.
From Bradford, England, Tommy Hawthorne, set for his BKFC debut. Overall, this will be bare knuckle bout number 3 across all promotions for Tommy Hawthorne. He is 5-2 in his pro MMA career.
So 10 fights altogether as a competitive athlete.